Hi, Tiefling. How you been? You having a good week? Maybe it hasn't even turned on yet. I saw your Pugs 2 message there. How's it going? Whitest man in Britain hosts Pugs. New stream title. Toast with apricot preserves. Sounds lovely. Man, that does sound like a good breakfast. Greed blew up recently on a video that I want to respond to, this one. I was actually having a conversation in the feedback channel with, well, it wasn't really a conversation, I kind of responded to Yeet in the feedback channel, with him saying that the supports were doing too much damage and could out DPS the damage. And Greed, I watched a day before that, this video here, Logical Inconsistencies in Overwatch's Balance. It's basically a Genji bad, supports do more damage than Genji ran, from Greed. I really want to respond to it, because I really think he's getting the wrong end of the stick here, or he just doesn't understand this balance. And this is never going to get through to the devs. Because he's just outrightly just like ignoring half the considerations here, right? Just needs to be more lethal than a support in his range. No, Genji has a superpower, right? Genji's superpower is committing lethality on anyone that gets to 50 HP, right? Or 80-ish or 100-ish HP. Genji effectively reduces the HP of everyone within his dash range by 100. That's his superpower. And that makes it very... it makes it very... And the fact that he can stage really aggressively also means that he can get that area to a good place. So essentially what Genji does is he's incredibly lethal through the lack of telegraphing in his dash, since his dash is instant and does a burst of damage. So anyone that gets hit below a certain amount is effectively threatened by the character. He's a lot more threatening than a support. And therefore Genji takes support from support players a lot better than other characters. Does it make it Genji bad, or does it make it a logical inconsistency in Overwatch to give Baptiste 3 health bars, but Genji not as much? Like Kiri double headshot, right? That sort of stuff. I think Kiri is the closest to DPS-y there, but realistically, the idea that the sports have nested resources, more things to do, they can't do everything at once, and therefore they lose out. But I think if Baptiste and Genji go up against each other, the matchup should be even in an ideal world. I don't know if that's a reasonable argument to most people. I think if a Roadhog and a Genji go up against each other, the matchup should be even as well. Obviously with Roadhog and Reinhardt and other characters like that, I feel like they should win in the short term, lose in the long term, if you get what I mean. If they both have a Harmony Orb, the tank should lose. If neither of them have a Harmony Orb, the tank should win, if that makes sense. But this it just seems to completely miss the point. Maybe I should respond to it while I'm waiting. Hey Spawn, thank you. Very much appreciate that. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. How have you been? Support should be slightly favored with cooldowns, and DPS should be favored without cooldowns. But support cooldowns are more expensive to invest in a 1v1. Yes, there should be a massive opportunity cost to using support cooldowns in the 1v1. I agree. So did you read my Mercy thing? So what I did is I took a principled stance. My principled stance was, I told you I was going to read it on Saturday. Do you know what I did on Saturday? I worked 9 till 8. So I did an entire day of work Saturday. And do you know what you did at 7? And the reason why I haven't read it? It hasn't been read because at 7 o'clock on Saturday, you messaged me to check what was the exact wording. So you hear ? I considered that to be a prompt that I should have done it earlier, and I was unable to do it earlier, so I decided not to do it that night. So I didn't read it. Screw you for reminding me. I'm working all day. I'll read it after stream ends. I'm working all day, and you bloody remind me at 7. I said I'll do it Saturday. I'll do it Saturday. People forget that I don't have very much time. I'm actually working most of the time. That's why I post the gay kiss memes about Ian Spider in his Discord. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, isn't it? Gaze, am I right? I played 2 matches of Live Mercy and it's convinced me that Imbue is an incredibly fun ability. Every time Winston jumps in, I wanted to damage Imbue. Yeah, no, 100%. I think the damage Imbue is a lot more healthy than the healing Imbue. I'm very worried about the healing Imbue pushing Mercy over the threshold where they... words hard. Pushing Mercy over the threshold where they can heal more than Winston and therefore just stating out the character in general. Some people over there. Hey, Carly. Hey, Pugs soon? Pugs indeed soon. Hey, Spot. Oh, only 2 spaces. Anyone that wants an invite, please add me on Realth hashtag 21610. Join the Discord, join the waiting room, and you can come in. I watched the Mercy video you made reacting to spider stuff. You saw my comment on Mercy's lack of universality. Yes, it's really interesting. Thank you. I think Mercy is one of those characters that is absolutely fine in principle, but the skill needs to be put into the movement. If there's no skill-based movement, then there's really no scaling factors on the character for the most part. So bringing everything down to the skill floor completely killed off any ability to have the character in a high rank, in my opinion. I think people genuinely misunderstand just how much you could do with Mercy's movement on 2-second cooldown with a load of tech to be able to get the most out of it. And the Mercies are like, well, I can still go to the same spot, so it's fine. And that's just completely missing the point, in my opinion. Oh god, these fucking these are ugly, man. Why are they so ugly? Who picked that color? The hell, Blizzard? You can barely read the names on the M because it's so close to yellow. So I think my E idea is superior to Imbue. Well, I would have read it if you didn't remind me. He only wanted me to read this much anyway. Mercy should not be too rewarded for stalling in one place. I don't see a problem with Mercy stalling in one place, personally. Having incentive to triage is good. I think the incentive to triage is the fact that there are so many different people that have so many different demands. I think the game incentivizes itself to triage. I think quite a lot of people that require Mercy has an incentive to triage above just the fact that triaging is good. Forget how Mercy used to be and how much you used to have to change the beam. I would like literally be flitting between the beams and the places on the beam like 10 times a second. It would just be constant. Revert the cooldown nerf so you're not punished for flying around? Yeah, well that's true, obviously. The cooldown nerf is horrible. But then again, I played that one match on stream the other day. Mercy fucking just like jumped straight up into the air, just flying in the skybox. And I'm like, I can't aim at them. I haven't played the game in a week. Like, is that what we want at plat level? Because let's be honest, that level of movement is probably available even mid-gold, I'd say. Mid-gold players probably know how to just fly up into the skybox into Narnia on cooldown. Do we want that? Like, cause I can't be fucked to aim at that, honestly. Sustained pressure has gotten worse over time and burst has got much more powerful. Yes. Yeah, 100% agree. That's entirely entirely season 9. Sustained supported pressure supported pressure from DPS. Supported pressure from DPS has got worse. I think the way that I have to explain it is let's go whiteboard while we wait for the last person to join. Tell me if the last person joins and I'll finish up. Let's get on Epic Pen. It's loading. So my chair is apparently just like glowing. I don't know what's up here. Yeah, so the difference between Mercy and Ana is that Mercy has 0.2 seconds acquisition time to a target, right? And Ana has about 1 second acquisition time to a target. Between the shots having like a cooldown between them, between her having loads more places to put her attention, between her having to aim at other things and aim over in order to be able to get, that's the acquisition time to be able to get to the target. So if we say like Mercy is at like 60 HPS and Ana's at 82 within clip, that's within clip, not outside of clip. No, that's with reloads, so it's actually higher. What we have there is to heal 100 health, right? Mercy's going to take like 0.8 seconds, and then Anna's going to take, well, this used to be 55, didn't it? This used to be 55. So it used to take about 0.8 seconds, and Anna used to take, what did Anna used to take? Like, wait, 0.8? That's not it. 1.8 seconds to heal that person to full for 100 health, and that Anna used to take like 1.2 seconds. So if you add that time to that time, you realize that Anna's healing this person in 2.2 seconds and Mercy's healing this person in 2 seconds, right? The acquisition time is actually a really big factor in how long it takes to heal somebody up to full, and that's why Mercy is a triage healer, because of this, right? That's what makes Mercy good. But when you put the DPS passive on there, right, and increase, even if you increase Mercy's healing to account for that, Mercy goes up to 60. Oh. Mercy's healing goes up to 60. Then we take well, 30% off. And maybe even this, we'll keep it at 100 for now, but let's be honest, this 100, the average amount that you're going to have to heal for triage, goes higher, right? You don't have to heal 100 for triage, you have to heal 150 because people are spending more health. Then this reduces to like 40 HPS, this reduces to like 60, so that goes down to 40, let's go down to 60. And what actually happens is this fact that you have to heal more or you have to heal for longer eats away at your advantage in terms of reactivity. So basically, that would be what, 2.5 seconds. And this would be 1.8 seconds. So really what you have Anna healing at 2.8 seconds and Mercy healing at 2.7 seconds, right, with the DPS passive. So that's just like, because we haven't accounted for the reactivity, all we've done is put a flat decrease. What we've done is effectively nerf Mercy significantly in terms of doing what they're good at, which is triage. And if you haven't noticed, I put the most conservative number I could here, which is 100. But if you increase the health pools, Mercy's going to be healing for 150, and maybe even be healing for 200 at a time. In which case, this gets washed out even more. This small advantage Mercy has. So that's the problem with Season 9 and Mercy and Zen. And people are like, well, Season 9 was there to tackle healing creep. What, healing creep from Mercy and Zenyatta? Is that what we intended to do? Make it so that Mercy and Zenyatta's are more affected than other characters? Was that really the problem? That DPS were being held at ankles too long? I seem to remember the problem being that tanks were going infinite when they weren't countered and were doing nothing when they were countered. Remember? Wasn't that the problem we were trying to solve? We were trying to knock this guy up here, and instead we just slammed this guy. Adding some variants to Mercy's healing is due? Yes, well, the way they solved it on Brig is pretty simple, right? On Brig, they made it so they could still triage healing by putting 25 healing as a burst, right? So it made it actually worth having fast reaction times because you get that 25 healing burst and you can actually triage with that. But realistically, comparing Mercy to Anna, you may as well pick Anna and triage heal. Like, if you're slower, it doesn't matter. The actual reaction time is being washed out by the fact you have more healing now. So yeah, that's basically the argument. The sustained pressure has got significantly worse because the type of things that hold them in those angles has been disproportionately nerfed compared to the things that are just healing higher numbers. And I think nobody really gets this one, right? This is one that I'm going to run by Spilo. I'm definitely going to run this one by Spilo. You think that was a argument that he'd understand? I think my idea is worth mentioning too. Well, I'm never going to read it because you reminded me. Tackle healing creep over to buff everyone's healing again, forget half the roster? You say forget half the roster. I mean, they gave Mercy 5 HPS, so it seems fine to me. He's American, though. Same for other non-explosive damage. Play Reaper almost exclusively, and I notice that I cannot threaten people unless I'm kissing range. Yes, because you'll get chipped out faster than they will, and your actual return to fight time is longer because you've got a higher health pool and you're being healed for less. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything's more bursty, and I said there's a moment. Season 9 got introduced, and I don't know how other people weren't getting it, because this has been my consistent stance the moment that they announced it. Everything's more bursty. You have to do everything in more of a big punch. You cannot stale. You cannot stand on an angle. I was doing count coaching at the time. I remember saying exactly this. You have to be more decisive. You have to like full go in on exploiting problems in the enemy's like play and make none yourself. That's basically it. We doing juicy React content? No, I was just explaining a concept. While we wait for one human to join Pugs. By the way, Deft, join us up. Come on, Deft. You got a bit of time. You clearly got a bit of time. Realth hashtag 21610. Join Pugs. This is FSJQS. This is my hero Rework Pugs. Get your ass in him. We have loads of fixes to all the characters in the game that are a problem. Making food for cousins? Nah, bastard. Maybe a little later. We go for about till about 7 normally. It's currently 4:20 here. The way to make Mercy's kit less simple is by removing damage boost, only applying at the time projectiles are fired. Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on. I really don't know how I meant to predict that an Ashe is going to throw dynamite. Come on, Blizzard. Like, what was it? Does anyone remember the logic behind it when they did this? And if anyone thought it was a good idea at the time? I mean, there are a couple of thoughts to it. Like, it was a little bit too good on Farah, and it made some of the things like a little bit too easy to damage boost. And a general nerf to damage boost was something everyone loved. Because damage boost bad, am I right? But realistically, in terms of Mercy gameplay loop, didn't it just outrightly just make it worse? Right? Like, does anyone have arguments for the gameplay loop for Mercy? Not in terms of what other characters do. I think giving Mercy a boop skill interacts with her kit, similar to Lucio. I think there's not enough boops in the game right now. I'd like to put more boops into the game. Tiefling, Quag, Bob, Madara, Reactionary. Coldskin, Grumpy. Fuck it. Why can you see my epic pen line? Makes it so you have to stay on one target because you can't switch reactively? Yeah. I think that is true. No VC today? I'm not going to jump in VC for first game, so I can play a bit. A lot of perks give minor CC changes and buffs. Yes. Oh, it's so funny. Yesterday, I was playing 6v6, and you saw on stream Moira fading away from me into Narnia and not being a completely uninteractive hero because you can't chase them in any way, shape, or form, right? And then I saw the extended version of that, which is perks are fucking terrible. The extended version of that was when I was fighting a soldier the other day, and the soldier just ran away so fast that there's no possible way of ever chasing them ever. And I'm there like, who actually enjoys this? Like, what is this? Who is this for? Right? Like, sure, like you can run away faster. It's fun to be able to run away faster. Don't get me wrong, but like, Jesus. Piss off. Nope. I almost got him. I'm contesting. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I need to turn up. Man. The venture is so fun. Okay, let's hopefully nothing breaks. Squeed and I worked very hard to port over and restructure the entire code. It's also now on GitHub. Yeah, I saw. It's you've done an incredible amount of work by the looks of it. People on road. What's this world come to? That's true.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Hits on spot. Hits off. No! Burrow! I can't burrow! You can't burrow and grab. Fucking solo grab, man. Oh, God. Some perks give characters way more power. Frey gets a whole dash so he can get stick. Yeah. Meanwhile, Reinhardt gets nothing that actually changes him. I helped him with this in 5v5. Yeah, so essentially the thing is that they're stuck between a couple of different things with perks. They're stuck between trying to make characters flashier, more powerful, which they let's be honest, that is one of the things they wanted to do. And then in addition to that, they're stuck with trying to make characters more adaptable. And the trouble is that, oh, for God's sake. I want to get up. I want to up. Uppies. Give me uppies. Oh, we'll take the paddle. Yeah, making characters more adaptable. If you make characters more adaptable, then there's no choice in what you actually pick on the character because there's something that is objectively better. Madara. Madara. He diced it, Bob. Bob, you have an ability that stops that. Bob, please. What? Where's the enemies? Where'd they all go? They're all up top. No! Twice! Not twice. Not like this. Okay, we're going in for that climb. Yeah, just sleep comes at me. They have a cardio on Anna. You guys are finished. Okay, what are they playing? The Zarya Winston Doom. What a degenerate comp. To be fair, anything with Doom is degenerate, so. Got him. I can't survive it. I want to get the melee for the reset. See, the thing is, like, you can't actually instantly reset with the melee. The melee only makes it like slightly faster to get the reset. You can't realistically get 2 melees unless you're like full out brawling. So you're not incentivized to do that, but you are incentivized to get that 1 melee in order to like half the cooldown. No, I thought I'd get some heals and I jumped out. No DPS passive, I thought I'd get heals. Where's the supports? And I do think Venture's a little bit too big still. Ah, no, I got no. You come at me as a mercy. We need a frontline, but I am so not playing frontline into Anna, Doomfist, Zarya. I'm just not doing that. Tank Venture? Yeah, always tank Venture. Every single time. 6 deaths looks bad, but reactionary is feeding even more, so it's fine, in my opinion. a little bit too deep most of the time. Mercy with that GA cooldown's a bit too evasive. I don't think we changed the GA cooldown on this, have we? I'm not really a healing guy, says Madara. Okay, Tiefling's on Sunra. We'll be fine now. 3 and 6, my streamer's trolling. Oh god, it's so hard though.
Could you surprise them by planting a few bugs for me?
Between Azaria bubble everywhere. Jade cooldown's 1.1 seconds? No, it isn't. Surely not, right? No. It's not 1.1 seconds. Mercy players would unironically ask for it to be lower than 1.1 seconds, though. Ooh. Okay. Just gonna walk out of spawn. We're a patient man. Oh, so janky. The benches just drill dashing each other. Oh, I screwed that up. Nope. No, go away. No, leave me alone! Why are they all chasing me? I just want to live. I just want to live. Okay, that was feeding. But how could I predict them turbo sending every single character on their team after me? Nope. One of these days I'll get into the ground. Man, that lock for the rock. Doomfist doing Doomfist things. How can I actually stop this on tank? You know what? Let's go Roadhog. Roadhog's actually a really good stop to this. Between the hook and the heal, I think I can just stop Doomfist doing anything. Probably Koskin doing anything either. Nope. What happens when you get a nano visor on high ground? I mean, it is what it is. Control the high ground or die. So sad that we can't change. Drag that on. I'm bad. I'm bad. I can't aim. Got him. Are they all on high ground? Okay, I guess I just chill over here. Piss off, Anna. They didn't walk back. I was relying on the Anna trying to fade back. Oh, literally, Cardi just walks into me consistently there, teabagging. NT. It's not my fault the enemy team's actually playing intelligently on high ground. Like we're in a fucking scrim. Making Quack feed a little bit more by healing them. Excellent. Don't wait till the spawn. Okay, guess we go here. I'm bad. I'm like right next to him and I can't even press the button. Piss off. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. My team can't even walk through the gate, man. It's so hard. Okay, this was a full team angle differential. This is the Mercy Soldier difference. Blame Tiefling and move on. It's always a safe bet, isn't it? Right, it's always a safe bet. Got a bronze venture player? I didn't see you do anything. Can we delete DPS Doom already? Yeah, it's very boring to play against, isn't it? It's literally like playing against a full other tank when it's working, or it just instantly it vanishes. I didn't even pocket soldier most of the time. Yeah, but he's standing in good places, is what I meant. Right, spectate all, spectate all, spectate all, spectate all. Welcome everyone to FSJQS Pugs. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I will be swapping out left team to start with because we were fucking terrible at the video game. I will also be swapping out myself. Quack can go in. We'll do a scramble here. I'll see out the next one. What count are you on at the moment? Prism. You're on a prism. Okay. Madara can go in. I always forget because you have a different name for every single place you exist. My birthday is in 32 weeks. WTF? It's soon TM. Spot as well. Cool. There you go, Tiefling. It's your birthday in that many weeks. Tig Tech, Squee, Cardi, Alshima, Tiefling, Cruz, Madara, Quag, Grumpy, Kozkin, Mega. Seems quite good. Let's do that. No, let's swap it back. That seems okay. Right. I'm just going to be putting on... I'm going to put him on Peninsula. I've actually been liking Peninsula recently for the next map. And then I'll get a wheel spinny. And with the wheel spinny, we'll decide through Brownie in Motion what map we get next. If anyone wants to join... Codes !tag and then !Discord in order to get the Discord link. Join the waiting room and get into the next match. That is my standard thing that I have that I say 1,500 times per Pugs. Right, let's move that down. Okay, red team, blue team, join your ass up. Let's get going. Hog is literally unplayable on EU ping. I hope Tracer hold M1 and she recalls out before it shoots. Yeah, that's true. It's pretty bad. EU ping, just don't exist in a weird country. What, you being American and shit? What's wrong with you? I would call America a weird country as well. I don't know why I choose a map that is like a blinding flashbang to me. America #1, alright. You say so, dude. Anyone dissing on America is jealous, simple as. So jealous, man. So jealous. See, the trouble with Doomfist is that Doomfist's existence basically means you have to play some sort of peel. Nobody's playing Lucio at the moment, so that's kind of out of the question. I think it's a lack of boops in the game, personally. I don't know if anyone agrees with that. There is just, like, before it was Lucio and Brig in every single game. Now, nobody really wants to play Lucio or Brig. And, well, Lifeweaver doesn't have boobs. Anna's in every game. They don't have boobs. Sombra doesn't have boobs, the new one. So, yeah. Still a tank, he's just more lethal with more CC and easier to feed on. Yeah, I think that's my general answer to Doomfist at the moment, to Tiefling. I think I agree with that, yeah. I'm gonna watch UMP for this, see how it's playing. It might be that Doomfist feels like a tank, and not that they actually are acting like a tank. The difference between tank and DPS obviously being that DPS has unreactable damage that is more lethal because it's less telegraphed and things like that, and tanks have more reactable damage. Oh, he's just gonna swap straight away. Okay. Goes out. See, that's the other problem, right? You're playing Doomfist. The enemy team are forced to play this weird Roadhog, Cassidy, Anna build with Sombra just to stop the Doomfist, like, running all over them. And you end up fully counter-swap, so they just swap off it. And so everyone ends up playing a boring build because DPS, Doomfist is a possibility. Oh, get fucking knife, Cardi. You deserved that one. Got Madara, though. So it was an even trade. Tiefling's not gonna get bled out. They purge with the beam. Let's go to Grumpy. Grumpy's looking for a game vote. Just wait, just wait, just wait. I watched the full apply video last night, so I now get the reference of why you're trying to make me look at the last map. Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? It's pretty bad. Right, so the Junker Queen Zarya has been very good in this build of the game. Been very good. But even Junker Queen Roadhog, I mean, Junker Queen Roadhog is one of those builds that I think we need to take a bit of our Roadhog's healing. He feels a bit immortal when he does have the Breather and a bit useless when he doesn't. In terms of what you can do. Which is kind of okay for the character. I mean, the character's designed to be able to just go in. Just make Doom a tank again, he'll still be bad, but not as bad. Yeah, I think we need to look at Doomfist's tank and his left click. Maybe make him a tank, but make his abilities less lethal. Look at reducing the headshot damage for his left click, maybe. And then as well as reduce the headshot damage for his left click, make it so that he has... I don't know, I still kind of like the uppercut on Doomfist's tank. I don't know if you'd agree with that, Bob. Does Doom uppercut lock out your abilities? No, but it does basically lock you in the air. So you see on quite a few characters, they have abilities that have a downward impulse, but that the lock for Doomfist basically stops you doing quite a few of them. For instance, Venture dive or burrow looks very funny. Find Sunbog Diva to be more annoying, fair enough. Yeah, maybe we'll try Doomfist tank, just reduce the headshot damage, make it so he's less lethal in his normal forms. And then, as well as that, keep his uppercut in. I think what they've made for the uppercut is good. I think the uppercut we've made is very much a tanking ability. Probably shouldn't be on a DPS. Which is really funny because Doomfist is such a weird character, right? Such a weird like fighting game character. So you really have to. I think the trouble with Doomfist is like he just unloads all his kit at once most of the time. Uppercut's the main problem with DPS Doom. It's too much CC with his other cooldown. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it with our current DPS Doom. Was Colsky on Zarya before? Yeah, I think so. But they still got UI elements. That's pretty standard for our modes, to be honest. Having floating UI elements on the screen.
Keep moving out there. Don't want to give him any.
Dodo, what's your opinion on Doomfist at the moment? How are you feeling? Doomfist either gets fed resources like a tank and is a tank, or doesn't at these. Yes, I think I agree with that. Yeah, it's a Marvel Rivals DPS where the resources they get fed basically make them go infinite, and a DPS going infinite is very toxic. So I have a Rennie. Little sweeties made of chalk. Oh god! Goldskin, no! I hate him on tank because he doesn't do anything like a tank. I don't mind him on DPS because he does whatever he wants anyway. Yeah, what do you think about headshot damage reduction combined with keeping the uppercut and reducing the lethality of abilities? Slightly increasing health. What do you think about that? As a avenue. I think the uppercut's really good, by the way. I really like the uppercut. Goodbye! Grumpy feeding his fucking ass out. Playing with Doom on tank feels like you're down a tank. It's a light tank. Do you think it's worse than Bull or better than Bull? Out of curiosity. think Empower Punch is a mistake to begin with. Empower Punch is more of a DPS ability than a tank ability. Worst? Much worse? Interesting. Tank Doom isn't a tank, Ball isn't a tank. I think Ball has a lot more movement to the enemies. I think the uppercut we've put on provides enough movement so other people can capitalize off it. Tig, no! That your entire team just ran off and left you alone. No idea how they don't get killed. Let's go back into Grumpy. Well, Grumpy fed that time. I also think quite a lot of these characters are going to be a lot more problematic with more Zaryas and Divas and Roadhogs on the field, which is basically what we got now. We got a lot more bursty peel. EM Punch is agony. I feel like EM Punch would be less annoying on DPS. I genuinely feel like the Empower Block is more of a DPS ability than the uppercut. The uppercut's more of a tank ability. The Empower Block is more of a DPS ability. Obviously, like, we're moving from Doomfist being a combo character to do that. People who agreed across the board that Tank Doom is better than DPS Doom when moving Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. Yeah, after playing the October patch, it definitely was eye-opening as to how bad Doomfist used to be. Bastardization by telegraphing. I try not to shoot EM Punch on Anna, but my Ashe does, and I'll be punished for it. Oh, it's awful. It's awful, Deft. I hate it. I mean, Empower Punch is one of the worst things in the game, and it should never be on a tank. Every time you die for it, you never feel like it's earned or okay or even slightly nice, right? It just comes from literally nowhere across the entire fucking galaxy. It lasts for so long they don't have to use it for like 5 hours once they get it. Make Doom a tank again and just replace his block with something else? Yeah, probably. We'll probably try Doomfist tank with Uppercut next. I think Uppercut is okay on Doomfist tank. Maybe Uppercut with like a wider area, possibly. But we'll see. The Uppercut is definitely crowd control. Okay, so we are, for anyone that is not already here and does not already know what we have a lovely system. The lovely system is that new people go into the waiting room. People that aren't new and have played some games go to the Haven't Sat Out channel. People who have been forced to sit out because they have been not subbed into a game, despite wanting to play the game and being here for a game, go in the Sat Out Once channel, and that continues throughout the night. That's basically how we do it. Aside from that, if anyone wants to join, go into the waiting room, exclamation mark tag just there. I'll explain a couple of the reworks to Deft if he wants, because this mode is essentially my version of what is actually good in Overwatch. I think this is really closing in on just like perfect, and obviously there's a load of things that are janky or outside the scope or just like too shit at the moment. But we're getting there, right? We're getting there. Right, so that is scrambled. Let's get a map. I have not finished with the selections. I'm just going to go Realto because I like seeing Realto. I did not get the did not get the wheel ready while doing that. Right, Tig, Bob, Cruz, Reactionary, Prism, Coldskin, Mega, Quag, Tech, Grumpy, Spot, Madara. That seems pretty good. I'm just going to do that. And we're going to go there. Okay, let's go Realto. Red team, blue team, join your ass up. Let's go. It's a Diamondback problem from tier 2. Which one was the Diamondback? Was that an NG gun? Getting insecure because someone else did something stupid always feels like shit. What is the Diamondback? Spy gun? Oh, is that the crits? Auto crits? Yeah, when you get a backstab or sap a building. Yeah. I remember. It basically the pub stomper gun, wasn't it? Man, there's so much jank. There was that NG gun that gives you crits when you get kills with the turrets as well. That was just like, why is this in the video game? What are we doing? It's just so stupid. Yeah, but again, we're gonna have to look at Doomfist. Probably gonna have to look at Orisa again. Aside from that, I think the mode's nearing completion, as you would say. Frontier Justice is base, Diamondback is cringe. Tiefling's an NG main. Maybe we should do Pugs, but only on TF2 one day. This is the weekly TF2 Pugs. CS Pugs. No, I don't hate myself. I'm not a gambling addict, so I can't play CS, I'm afraid. Frontier Justice has a hard trade-off with half your max clip size. I mean, it's half your max clip size, but you insta-kill people. Yeah, sure. It's a trade-off. Yeah, we know what's happening here. Diamondback just better than Stock in pretty much all circumstances. Does that have downside? Diamondback. How do I get the actual, like, normal tooltip for this character? Because 1 crit for each building destroyer is sap or backstab kill. Minus 50% damage, no random crit. So there is no downside is what they're saying, because you're only going to be using it for crits. So basically you can't use it in neutral, but you can just go and stomp a lobby for it. Crazy. Oh, and the crits don't get fall off? That's crazy, man. Tolkien feeding his heart out. It's scary going against a Roadhog like this. It's kind of crazy how good the quality of players gone up over time. Like, I'm playing in, like, diamond lobbies on 6v6, and people are, like, actively taking angles and fighting in interesting places. And I always forget how much the general community education's gone up over time. So easy to forget where we were and where we are. Under. Oh, axe! Spot dying? Spot dies to it. Oh, he gets tech too. He's being full beamed by Kiri and Mercy. Man, Megamon just absolutely destroyed the enemy team. Full on feeding, just trying to get him. Oh, we actually got a couple of bleeds there. Close to being able to farm up our ult here. Junker Queen ult is crazy. Back feeding his ass off all the way in the enemy team's backline on Bull, as Bull is intended to be. Oh, yeah. Got him. Man, brutal. Most aggravating design is Hazard. Genuinely just Doomfist, but you've got a shotgun and melee. Yep. I think the interesting part of Hazard's design is the block. Is interesting that they've never played into the block, apart from... I think the lifesteal is interesting. Def, do you agree with that? I think the lifesteal on block is interesting. I think that's something I'd happily build a character around. And to be fair, I have built a character around because we have reworked Hazard with no wall, Deft. He has no wall anymore. We reworked it to be a Thorns ability that you put on something and it deflects damage on the person away from them and puts on a bit of damage reduction. No wall. We also gave his spikes lifesteal by default and gave his Thorn shield ability, whatever we're calling it, lifesteal by default as well. It works really well. It's really good. Does Junker Queen not really need to have like 50% wider range than the visual animation? Yeah, I don't think so. So it's a bit one of those weird outliers, isn't it? I mean, thematically, I don't even know why it antis people. It's a really weird one. Now the question is, should I be doing... I definitely want to do one of the supports. Should I do Sombra? Should I do Lifeweaver? Every week we have a singular hero where I pick a hero and try and get people to compete on that hero to be the most entertaining. I think I'm probably going to pick... I think I'm probably going to do Lifeweaver this week. Lifeweaver is really interesting. We've already got Madara playing Lifeweaver. I know a couple of other people have tried it. I think it just bleeds you so much that healing you is worthless. Yeah, Junker Queen ult's a really weird one. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those we just add shit until it's good kind of ults, where I feel like at some point it just only antied, and then they just like, well, we've got to put some damage on it as well. Oh, and we've got to make that heal the Junker Queen as well. And like, Junker Queen ults and they're just like immortal now, and it's like, is that good? Are we happy with that? Called it last week. What doing Lifeweaver? Jump off a bridge tag. Excellent. Is trash talking allowed? Yeah, trash talking's allowed. Don't be rude to people you don't know is the answer.
Initiating match.
Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. My allergies. J cooldown feels slower than live. Did live is like 3 seconds if you use the jump. Yeah, that is significantly lower than live. Oh god, that's awful. This is not intentional. That's like 1.5 seconds. Or like 1.2 seconds. Yeah, that's crazy. Who did this? Didact, is this you? Pugs GA is 1.1 seconds. Why is it 1.1 seconds? Someone leaving? It normally takes a couple of seconds before somebody leaves if yeah, it normally takes a couple of seconds. That was here before I got there. How have I never noticed this? Yeah, that genuinely needs to go up to 2 seconds.
Not
That's
all
crazy.
Of us are scientists. That's no reason to be careless.
Yeah, that's insane. That's been a complete oversight. It's still stupid easy to chase Mercy with any movement ability, even on 1.1 seconds. Crimea River. The power creep is not that bad. I mean, Mercy should be getting peel, not just running. Mercy should be running to peel. Block is interesting, and the lifesteal is something I can work with. Lifesteal is always tricky with Overwatch because I think the best design for Junker Queen is for lifesteal is Junker Queen followed by Reaper. Yeah, so for Reaper on our Pugs code, obviously we're all in 200 health. Reaper used to be 250. We nerfed him to 225 and increased his lifesteal, so it's easier to burst down. Morning, Random. How are you? How have you been? You had a good week? I had a long day at work yesterday. I did 9 till 8. Gives Junker Queen an ability where she blocks with her axe, a 75% damage reduction, and bleeds people around her. Excellent. Love that. Terrible. Yay! Terrible week. Yay. If anyone plays Hazard, I'll view it for you. Back pain's been bothering me and I haven't slept well. Back pain is awful, man. Beth has back pain. I think it's due to her posture. I think she probably got wrong shoes or something. Right, actually just standing in the middle and getting absolutely gatted by hit scan. Oh my god, Madara is terrifying on Soldier. To be fair, it's not his fault this time. Someone did take his hero. And they are on defense as well, so they're on defense with not very much progress, so I'll give him this. Oh, Tig! Tig! Jesus, man. I always forget how spicy Tig is. Nana goes on the run, but can he find anyone? He can't move off the cart. The cart's going to move. They cap out with the flux. Thought he's not allowed on soldiers. Someone took his hero. And they were losing anyway, so that's well within the don't be an asshole golden rule. Well, platinum rule, isn't it? Don't be an asshole. He also has lowered aim assist on hit scanner. Interesting. I didn't know what the official Madara document said. The Madara Accords. I don't know what they said. Okay. Get that up. Yeah, we can spin this one. Okay, so for everyone that is coming out, hello everyone. We are going to be doing a Naturally Lifeweaver day. So obviously Madara is going to be stealing Lifeweaver continuously. Madara, try and let a couple of other people try the character if they haven't already, or if they're on your team, they want to try it, if you can. We're going to be doing Lifeweaver. What I want to be seeing in order to be able to get the reward and the free coaching, half an hour free coaching, if you actually are the most entertaining on Lifeweaver today, is interesting pulls and cool pulls. Okay, that's what I want to see. I've already re-input it. I want to see interesting pulls into the enemy team to do something with that pull, right? I want to see you I want to see you life gripping a Cassidy over the top of people. I want to see you life gripping a Roadhog in the middle of their ult through the enemy team into the enemy team's backline. Okay, that's the stuff I want to see, right? No, you cannot use the forbidden legacy controls. It immediately breaks the code. Error inputting code? What are you on about? Oh, there is an error. I thought you were just trolling me. Unlimited dashes are so fun. Yeah. Yes, so for anyone that doesn't know the Lifeweaver rework, Lifeweaver has 2 dashes, 2 petals. His life grip halves its cooldown if you life grip somebody on over 50% health. He has slightly higher projectile speed, I believe. And aside from that, he's no, he hasn't been left alone. His left click has been changed so that it has an impulse and heals over time. Higher damage too. Let me pull it up because it is actually quite an involved one. I can't explain his Has the changes doc being updated for Lifeweaver recently? I know it's probably hell to keep track of. Here we go. So HP reduced to 150. We got shields instead. Ammo reduced to 5. Healing now divides into into initial burst plus 10 HPS over 4 seconds. So essentially you can do a burst of 80 health and then it will heal gradually over time. It's really good for DPS, really good for off angles. Essentially what we've done is we reduced the ammo. So you're going to be right clicking, then you're going to do a flurry, you're going to do 1 big hit, then you're going to do a couple of small hits dotted out to the rest of your team. You're going to do the little petals off your team. That I want to see a lot of that. If people start using his left click properly, I'm going to be really happy. Just doing a lot of 10 HP plus 10 HPS for 4 seconds, kind of like bursts. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I want. I want to see it hit the entire team with it, and then have them all have residual healing, and then go back to right clicking because that's enough time to let the right click reload. Ammo reduced, damage increased. The damage increase is we kind of like personally. I kind of like the Personally, I kind of like the explosions from Super Bloom, but that's a pain in the ass, so we haven't done that. We just increased the damage. Petal Platform, HP reduced, Life Grip, refunds to 10 seconds. If they're above 75% health, it is. Rejuvenating Dash has a lot of changes just to reduce the sustain. And then Tree has been got hit with a Wiffle Bat. Okay? That's basically it. This is the spinner from last week. We're going to Lijiang. Does anyone know if I did the shuffle here? I can't remember doing the shuffle. I don't think I've done anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People are sat out once. Bob Cardi, Squeed, Reactionary, Tiefling, Madara. Reactionary, Tiefling, Madara. Okay, that should be fine for the people that are in. Uto, Takadi, Alshima, Tiefling, Squeed, Tig, Cruz, Quag, Tech, Bob, Reactionary, Madara. I think we're going to stick to this. Let's go Li Zhang. That's not a code. That seems to have imported. Cool. I haven't sat out. I have sat out. Val is Quack. Thank you, Val. Appreciate him. Give me Cardi. I need Cardi in my life. Everyone needs a bit of Cardi in their life. I can't actually read these names because this logo for the drive is so awful. This color, it's so bad, man. Okay, we're sticking with this. Yes, we're sticking with this. I'm okay with sticking with this. Am I? Yeah? Am I? Yeah, I'm okay with this. Okay, red team, blue team, join your ass up. Shut up, Bob, stop complaining. Let's get us started. So it took so long. Life Weaver, Rework, Master. We're going to be screwing up. So at the moment, we have Coalskin got the Venture Rework Master. Cardi got the Hazard Rework Master. If they ever want the coaching, all you have to do is DM me. The drive sucks so bad. I mean, drives just suck in general. I don't think it's... I think it was cool for like 1 or 2 times, and then everyone kind of sussed that it just made games so much worse. Okay, blue team, red team, let's go.
Now arriving at Lijiang, ready for battle.
Beth's just messaged me a cat with a... So it's a picture of a cat, right? Picture of a cat. And she just messaged me that with, his name is Ichabod. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this information? What am I supposed to... Yes, you can get 2 titles with this information. Like last week, I was very explicit that Coalskin could win both if he was the most interesting at both. React to my anger posting over Reaper? Okay. Dude, give me a second. Let's move back there. Sorry, I'm probably too busy doing things. Fine with 225 HP Reaper. Been arguing for a genuine soft rework for Reaper in Overwatch because of how aimless he feels when he's passing balance change. Seems like Overwatch just wants him to be big shotgun boy damage, but we've decided that damage should be for tank busting because Reaper isn't allowed to be a tank buster anymore, or flanking. Because anytime Reaper is doing better than a flanker, he gets nerfed. Fucking marvelous play. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, so our answer for that is we want him to be just as sustainable while he's active, but we want him to be lower health so that he can be topped up faster by his team and he can sustain a little bit more. That was kind of like our answer. This version is very tank bustery, but has a lot of opportunities for him to get burst down because he's only at 225. The 250 health we thought was more oppressive simply because if he's at full health, it's so much harder to insta-kill him, and if he has the sustain of the supports, it's so much harder to break through that. But at least on 225, you've got a chance to be able to kill him, right? That's the idea. Or you could do like Overwatch 2 and just give him like 500 health. I'm just gonna unpause it. I don't know what's happening. Oh, Alshima's gone. Fuck it, I'll go in. It's my chance to shine.
Now arriving at Lijiang.
Nope, not that character. I don't want to play that character.
All of us.
I do actually need full screen here because this map lagged me out slightly more. And the mode slightly load intensive. I've got the best skin on, by the way. I always have the best skin. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you in particular. Oh god, am I dead? No, I'm okay. See, you can get insta-killed by things. That's really what we wanted. We want him not to be so tanky. We want him just to be able to sustain like he's tanky, but in a DPS-y kind of way. 225, let him stall his teleport, mess up the timing on a small amount. Yeah, the thing the thing I feel is like, no you don't, no you don't, Tech, piss off. Yeah, run, little boy, run. Look at Madara looking at me. No, come help me! Why is my Reinhardt just standing there? Oh, he's the guy that jumped off the map. Was there any political chat before Pugs started? No, I talked a bit about Mercy and the explanation that I'm going to put to Spylo. To do with Mercy's healing and Season 9 changes. I'm going. No! Sorry! I'm so sorry! I teleport and then he grits me back. Someone's not getting that. Persuades the Baptiste. Oh, it's quite funny. Tiefling switch to Lifu are nice. It just swaps off. Okay. I hate not using legacy controls. Deal with it. It is what it is. We had to pick a mode. If you live due to lifesteal one more time, I'm gonna find you. Okay, I am going to. I'm gonna see how Freya feels in this mode. I think. Why am I up here? How? Why was I up there? Have we done any interesting changes to Freya since launch, or did we just basically port it? I assume the 4.5 seconds is in this mode. Really enough room for Freya to operate. I'm so bad at this character. Yeah, it would help if I could use Freya. Just hold this angle on my own, I guess. What the hell? He's in the sky. I knew he just my team just crashed into a corner. My tanks are AFK on main. You're playing poke, my friends. Come to my angle. Adjusted for 200 HP and has live nerfs. Yeah, I don't think I'm good enough at this character to be able to actually show them all. I may as well do the bolas. Got him. Cool. I thought that was there. The tank just walks behind. Feels very bad to play against on live. Yeah. Still feels bad to play against. I knew the changes wouldn't do much to the character. But I was hopeful. I was overly hopeful, right? Die! I can't use this fucking character. Okay, yeah, I need to swap. Oh, is that the last round? Oh, we just lost both. Shit! I thought I had another round to play. I should have actually played the character that was good. The Realth nerf by having me on the team.
Play of the game.
Has Tech been given the same aim assist rules as Madara? I have no idea. Then we had a conversation with Tech because Tech's never been a problem. Caught trolling too hard, like every single game I end up in Pugs. Doing so bad on Life Viewer because the controls confused me. Well, it's okay because I wasn't really watching this one, so... whatever your failings are, they don't count against you. Maybe Uritota's failings might count against him. I don't know. Maybe he's not getting the Life Viewer master this week. Just too good at Hog. My fucking poke tanks are just standing on main while you're holding blue. You're holding the server room, and I'm just like, well, I want to push into the Hog, but I can't do shit because both my tanks are on main. Deacon and Arathel now need to kiss. Okay. Leave the sound on. I've seen a bit random. Have a good one. Let's go back to Borderless. Deserve to be benched after that Life Viewer performance. I TP over and you're like, yoink. A lot of petal tech is tied to not having double jump dash. What do you mean petal tech? What petal tech is there? I've never heard of any petal tech on Life Weaver. Somebody tell me about the petal tech. Okay, so the people that haven't... So Aoshima can stay in because they only played a half game. Cruz needs to go out. Grumpy sat out. Uritota stays out. Tech goes out. Squeed. Tig goes out for Tiefling. I think that's right. Okay. I'm gonna scramble and then balance. We're gonna spin the wheel and we'll go. These are the maps that I like playing. Hollywood. Nice to see a bit of Hollywood. I know everyone hates the high ground focus maps, but honestly, I've always liked the high ground focus. It's so much texture to the game. I think Hollywood's one of the less liked maps in the game. Hollywood sucks massive balls in 5v5. That's true, yeah. It's because there's such deep high ground that if your tank drops off high ground, you're basically done with it. You can't, like, park control the high ground. Megamon, Freak, Bob, Spot, Tiefling, Quag, Madara, Grumpy, Squid, Aoshima, Prism, Reactionary, Coldskin. I'm gonna lock it. Red team, blue team, join your ass up. Thank you very much. Can you try and make Life Weaver work with legacy controls only? I think the majority of people don't use legacy controls though. Right? You can spam jump on top of Petal without activating it for mind games? Spam jump on top of Petal without activating it. Ground dash doesn't get caught on low ceiling, so it's basically the ability to do a ground dash. So, because you don't have the double jump, right? That's basically what you're gaining. Most Life Weaver mains use legacy controls? Yeah, but like quite a lot of people aren't going to be Life Weaver mains, so telling them to switch over is a bit of a pain. Like, I don't have a problem with it. It's just it's going to be a little bit less accessible, right? And it's spinning our wheels in work for no reason. No team with Teeth Madara. You're already on the teams. I don't care. Just ask to play support. Ask nicely. Blue team have 7 people in it. That is an incorrect number. Somebody is incorrectly in blue team. And red team have 5 people in it. Also an incorrect number. Somebody is incorrectly not in red team. Beautiful. I'm not even a Lightweaver main. I use legacy controls for weapon swap mount to M2. We exist. Is this a legacy control erasure? Is this what it is, right?
This should be fun.
Okay, so we're looking for interesting pulls. We're looking for aggressive, deep backline pulls. We're looking for cool shit, okay? I want to see some cool stuff coming out of Lightweaver here. We've given you 2 petals. We've given you 2 dashes. We've given you the ability to basically exist where you want to because you have enough mobility to be able to get out. Use that mobility for something other than just living. You also have more damage. More damage is good for mobility because it enables you to want to get into interesting positions and you're not tied to healing in this character. So the heal's going to be lingering for 4 seconds at 10 HP per second after they're hit. Oh. More like Dead Weaver, am I right? Oh. Okay, good. The interesting part about this is the healing's actually a lot stronger on Lightweaver in this mode with the extra 10 healing per second. So the actual burst healing on tanks you can do is a lot higher, which really really lends you to cool stuff. Hey, nice petal jump. Alshima comes up. Oh, but we get caught in a corner. Madara takes you down. Madara jumps in, dies immediately. Excellent. I love these suicidal dive bomber Lightweavers that use both petals. Really, what Prism missed out on is your job was to use a petal here, jump off of here, dash, get to this roof, petal off this roof, up to here, and then life grip. That's what you should be doing. I want to see the 2 petals used in conjunction to get to higher ground, then pull somebody that even higher ground off that. So you can just main heal, you can do it, but we took down the total HPS due to the more reloads by a considerable amount. So basically, you want to be weaving between them. Weirdly enough, that's what the character's name is, isn't it? It's a weird thing to some people. The character name Lightweaver wants to be weaving, but Blizzard didn't seem to understand that. But you know. So I want to see them petaling off here and pulling somebody up to the petal. That's what I want to see. I want to see the deep high ground. You gotta hit him. You gotta hit him, Prism. This is basically the type of map that Lightweaver really thrives on. So we're gonna do a lot of dive, a lot of like pokey stuff. The amount of movement you have just to kind of like zip around and go where you want to. But you're only 200 HP. You're only 200 HP and your dash only heals for 20, I believe. Like, unless you're being pocketed, you really can die fast. Get caught out by a tank, you're going down. I'm even tempted to just remove the heal on dash. It's a bit of a muscle memory thing for people. Oh! Hey! Oh no, they still got reaction. It was a good attempt at killing her. Orisa might not be that good today. Simply because there's so many Lightweavers pulling up your ult. Oh, a little bit too deep there. Watching Madara. Watch Madara eating people with this ridiculous amount of damage. Interesting that they pulled themselves instead of pulling the bomb or petaling the bomb. Why do the thorns make it? They didn't make a damage boost hit sound. No, that's a normal hit sound. They do because that's a false statement. So you see there that little flurry, and then you really should go back to DPSing. So nice to see Madara play around with it. I hope they actually like it. I hope they're having fun on it. I was so happy when they first tried it. So I was like, this is somebody that can really make the most of it. And that you just die so easily there. Pharah can be a little bit of a counter just because they're so able to get up to you. Tree's up. We blocked the hole with Tree. They can't get out. Or they can't get in. One or the other. Oh, they missed a tree pulse. They jumped just out of it and died. The controls. Oh no. I can't believe you killed my muscle memory. Madara really should be prepping a petal here. They needed to be putting out damage pressure there, in my opinion. Great for pocketing Widows a distance away from you. You see that tiny the tiny healing blossom hitting Megamon, just absolutely keeping them in the fight for ages. They're currently out, but they only got one pulse for 80, and that's healing for 120 in total. It's a crazy amount to just be like slamming onto somebody. It's enough so it makes pocketing a tank in there really good. Wasn't Weaver like 225 pre-season 9? Pre-season 9, yes, Weaver was on more. What we kind of found is that giving people better regenerating health bars and giving them less health makes it so they're very much more able to get into interesting positions and do interesting stuff. And Lightweaver really needs that. Like, really needs that if he's going to be playing this kind of like a versus style. Where he wants to get in and pull somebody. Megamon, no! That's abuse. Tree? They changed into 175, 50 shields somewhere around season 6. I think the shields and the 10 HPS are both actually good additions to the kit. I'm actually like really positive about the 10 HPS. Everyone sure was it when it first came about, and I was like, 10 HPS is actually quite interesting. Like, genuinely actually an interesting thing to give a character. Well, we push out. I love this stuff. By the way, I think Lightweaver is one of our most interesting reworks. I think he's so fun. It's just a less interesting way of doing Lucio Aura, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, it's Lucio Aura, but the thing with Lucio Aura is one of those, like, just enables Lucio to do interesting things, right? It's one of those things that it's just, that's just an interesting category of thing to make, in my opinion. So yeah, I'd be up to adding 10 HPS onto this character, maybe making their dashes do less healing. It's currently 20, I could reduce it to 10.
Are you lot ready for some bloodshed?
Didn't realize I was going getting GM for support. It's actually really got a 38% win rate on Ana. That's diabolical. Get some nice early damage there. I like the texture of having to deliberately choose to use the self heal and make a movement worse in exchange. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, you're not gonna get me to say anything bad about you're not gonna get me to, they both died to it. They both died to the jewel. You're not gonna get me to say anything bad about Lucio. What are you on about, Cardi? Keep you up high? Looks like Red Team's gonna be able to just push him. I want to see the extreme movement team comp, right? The Symmetra Lightweaver, where we TP somewhere and then petal up and then pull somebody up to us. Oh, wait, about his 38% win rate? Oh my god. How do you even do that? You gotta be full feeding, right? Reaction is like, I only know how to use Reaper. I'm actually a Reaper main. Oh, goes down. Yeah, you can't stand on that. I'm a little bit concerned about Petal being so good and having such a long cooldown that's nested. Simply because it can lead it to being a bit more passively used. I definitely don't want Petal being used passively, just to react. So I think I might reduce the health and reduce the charge time a little bit. Make it so it's not really a big investment to put one down, right? I want to make it so the use of Petal is in the lifting, not in the standing on the thing. Run away. Nice. Nice kill. Reactionary showing off his win rate. Oh, there's so much damage, man. Oh, it's been hacked. Get sombred. Get sombroned. Get sombronied. They got time to contest here. Just eating through Kolskin's shield health, though. Shields go on. A little spin around point. Reactionary comes out right side. Madara jumps on his face. Ah, no, he screwed up the movement. He can't kill him. We do push it straight in. Now, is this me horribly unbalancing it? I'm looking at blue team and I'm thinking Madara is good, Spot is good, Crag is fine, Megamon's obviously good, and Bob's bad at the video game. So, like, is this unbalanced? I don't see this being unbalanced. Maybe it's just Reactionary and Prism being on the support. Madara's not good? Yeah, Madara's hacking. Yeah, that's true. We've confirmed many a time. Shoot him! Shoot him!
We can protect each other now.
Too late to join for the first time? No, not at all. All you have to do is ! Tag in chat. And then join the Discord, ! Discord. Add me on the first battle tag. And then join the Discord and join the waiting room. We are currently doing a Lifeweaver rework competition where the best or the most entertaining person, to me, gets 30 minutes free coaching and also gets the Lifeweaver rework champion role on the Discord server. The rework is as follows. You have 2 petals, you have 2 dashes, you have a life grip that refunds half its cooldown to 10 seconds. If you grip someone on over 75% health, your healing also residually heals after you heal them for 4 seconds and only has 5 ammo. And you do a little bit more damage. A lot more aggressive, a lot more interesting with the pull, a lot more good chances to use the pull, a lot more movement. You can petal up to somewhere, dash off it, petal off the place you got to, and then get onto not even high ground, just you can get to the skybox if you want to. Kolskin and Reactionary keeping red team in this? Yeah, I think so. Oh, petal. That keeps us up. Dash, 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 dash. You gotta run behind it. What's happening up here? Oh, Reactionary goes down to Crag. Crag's actually playing really well here. Murdered, absolutely murdered. Oh, Lightly was so terrifying. I love the way that Lightly interacts with high ground, honestly. I think Petal's turned into one of my most favorite abilities over time. And that's saying something. Because it's such a simple concept. Such a simple concept. And then you just work on it for a bit and you can find something really interesting in there. Yes, He-Man, if you do want to join, you will be in the next game. If you get into the waiting room and get in the Discord and add me in time, I'll just put you into the next one. The first one's free. Why is Doom's overhealth yellow? No idea. No idea. So we currently have DPS Doom, support Sombra, Lifeweaver rework in here, and then we had Venture Tank in here. I'm in the Discord. Scroll down, get your ass into the waiting room, and then add me on this. Tag. I could swap to Mercy and be useful or stay life weaver. Well, I mean, the teams are quite even by the looks of it. You both just can't defend, so I don't think it's a work thing. John Genji. John Genji is your name. Excellent. Love that. Yeah, I know it's you. What a name. So I'll show you the venture rework while you're around. So when you burrow, you get a cooldown back on drill dash, and when you exit burrow, you get a cooldown back on drill dash. So you dash, burrow, dash, exit, dash. Got a really long pressure cycle. And when you melee, you get the burrow cooldown back, or at least half the burrow cooldown back. So you're really wanting to get in there, brawl people out, melee people. There's 400 health. This is a tank. A little bit of armor. Shield stack on top of the armor. And you can't really move underground unless you have the... Ooh, got him. You can't really move underground unless you have the drill dash. Gives a little bit more skill to exactly where you place it. The damage is radial on the burrow. So you really do need to think about it. Madara. Oh, let's go to prison for a second. Oh, prism on low ground. You've lost the right. You've lost the right. Any life weaver I see on low ground, I immediately stop watching. Where's the Widow players? Where's the life weaver Widow combos where I pull the Widow onto extreme high ground on top of the petals? I want to see some ult combos here, nerds. I give you an aggressive pull and you stand behind your backline and heal people? What plebs? Oh. No. I thought they were going to get got by that. Oh, they actually just go down to the venture. I'll go to prison POV. Oh, just double tap by Spot. That's terrifying. Really big push by red team here. There's not many of them left, but it is a really big push. Cold Skin and Prism down. Squeak getting demeched on high ground as well. The Nano goes in early. Rashne having to step off because they're on like 1 HP. No, oh god, there's no nade to save them. Tree goes up for Madara, but red team's not got one in. They're just cleaning up. How's Peggy, by the way? We're trying her on a new food. She is seemingly very, very much liking it. Okay, so she gave. I don't know if I said the other day. She has started eating since she was ill, and she has literally gained 1 kilogram. Guess what her weight was before she started eating more? It was 2 kilograms. She has gained half her body weight in like 3 weeks. She's a chubby gup. Is the food 3 times expensive? It's like 10-20% more expensive. It's not actually that bad, but it seems to be quite good quality, and she's really enjoying it. So the only trouble is she keeps asking for more food. Putting into my cat. My cat eats shitloads. Peggy's never been a chomper. She's never really. She kind of like grazes at food. Maybe we just had on really shit food, so she's been sad.
Science means going where outcomes are uncertain. But I am
Was she just not eating at all those past weeks? She doesn't eat very much. She's just always been quite a light cat. I feel like she's never been over 2.5 kilograms, but now she's 3. She's a big belly kitten. My cat is a fat fuck. She's already had all her food for today. She's gonna be very upset when I tell her she's not getting any more. I still have the old pouches, so when she asks for more food, she gets bad food, right? And then she doesn't eat it, and I'm like, well, you got food, deal with it. My dog eats my cat food, so my cat's slim. Yeah, Peggy's never had any competition for food, so she's one of those where, I feel like she doesn't have any like food anxiety, like quite a lot of animals get when they constantly have to compete for food against like siblings and stuff like that, or just other cats. Best mums cats will just like scoff their food because they know another cat will try and eat it if they don't. Whereas Peggy's just like happy to have food down and graze on it when she wants. She's not really that excited. Though we did have to start her for operation, so maybe her reaction of just like scoffing down food is because she's wondering if she's ever gonna get food again. But to go into that, it's not her operation. She got obviously anesthesia in order to do an X-ray and stuff like that when we took her in. So I had to not feed her for a little bit. That's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, she might be a hungry cat from now on, just because she's, for the first time in her life, she's had a period where she's not getting all the food she could ever want, right? But she wasn't eating very much anyway. That's why we were worried. It's widow cat. I'm sure she's gonna bankrupt us now. She never liked to eat the beef pouches from her her food, so she had chicken, beef, what was it, ham and duck or something, and she never liked the beef pouches, so we got like a stack of beef pouches, like a full box of beef pouches, like a heavy amount, like half a cow's worth of beef, just in a room in our house. And like, so I'm just giving her the beef because she doesn't like the beef now. Like, you've been greedy, you want more food, you ain't getting it. You ain't getting nice food, you get beef. Beefed on. Yeah, the movement. Yeah, good luck. Good luck catching Madara. Oh, I love it so much. I love the movement so much on Life Weaver. It's so good, man. I guess one of my questions for this rework is Life Weaver has so... It's not a high skill floor to get to just jump off a petal and put another petal down, right? That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that the Life Weaver rework doesn't demand enough in order to get the survivability from people. The experience of playing against him is going to be rough. Well, he's only 200 health, right? He's only 200 health. He has, like, only 20 HP on his dash. So he's not getting that much survivability, so he is killable. He's a big fucking target, still, remember. Like, he's a big boy. So... I've had people say it's annoying. I can see it being uninteractive, but then again, as a DPS, I see a tasty target. You can pretty much eat him alive quite a lot. And it matters more pushing him back from main because he's a lot worse on main now. So, good job, red team. Big like Peggy. Yes, big like Peggy. He's big like Peggy after she's ate 4 pouches of food a day because she wants more. Even Doomfist is a tank again. I hate uppercut. Being teleported in the air is cancer. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not going to say you're wrong. Did you join? I forgot your name. Did you join? He-Man jokes. Blind John Genji? Yes. Am I just blind? Am I blind? No problem, Spot. I added you. Where are you? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. There you go. H-I-J. Am I just blind? Where are you? Why can't I see you? I'm convinced I'm not blind. He was offline. He was offline. Okay. Not even on the video game. There you are. Okay, lovely. Join the lobby. Beautiful. Hey, you. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, I'm here to join the Pugs. I'm not in the video game though. All right. No doubt. So there's going to be quite a few people sitting out because we've got 7 people in the waiting room. As time goes on. There are 1 person that hasn't sat out. That's going to be Madara. So Medora's going to stay out. The rest is up to chance because everyone's going to be going into Sound twice as time goes on. Let's do a mix. Just so you know, John Genji, the average rank of these lobbies are about like mid-diamond, I think, with everything. Probably, maybe even high diamond. So depending on who you are, you might get a little bit outclassed, or you might be stomping on the children. If you are too good, do not murder people ruthlessly. Be kind. Obviously, we're here to make friends. Make friends with a bunch of arseholes, you know how it is. Tig, Megachode, Ollie, Spot, Teg, Cardi, Freaky, Bob, Cruz, Uitota, Tiefling, Rodent, John Genji. I'm champ 1, gold 3. Okay, let's put you there. What rank was Ollie? I hate Realth Corp members. Ollie was an okay player, apparently. What's a friend? True, yeah, true. Do that. I think that is Virgil on fair. Okay, I'm gonna stick here. Let's do the spinny. Why are you clapping? Shut up. Want another couple of things on the wheel, right? It's good maps to the wheel. You know what? Let's put Samoa on the wheel. I haven't seen Samoa in a while. Haven't seen Junkertown in a while. Circuit's going to be good. I'm looking for good Lifeweaver maps. Shambhali's an okay Lifeweaver map. There's a bit of high ground there to use. Gibraltar's a great Lifeweaver map. Let's put NJC in. Let's put Suravasa on. I like Suravasa. Circuit's going to be good. Yeah, the quote that nobody's ever said. This playlist has some really annoying songs on it. Blizzard World on wheel? No, Blizzard World wasn't. I'll put Blizzard World on. Hey, we get Saravasa immediately. Blue team, red team, join up to your respective teams and the respective voice channels. It's so funny that everyone likes Saravasa now. It really had a tumultuous start, didn't it? Hi, Escanor. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's pigs. Right, let's go. Red team has 6 people in it. Blue team have 4 people in it. Blue team need to join up. Carly, John Genji, Spot, Ollie, Megamon, and Tiefling join up to the blue team. I actually quite like the music on this map. I think it's quite nice. If you need to ask me anything, just ask. He's playing Genji. He doesn't need to ask me anything. Your blade is 3 secs long, and you get it.
I've never been more ready for adventure.
A lot faster. I assume that goes through to him. Spectator. Hopefully 3 secs? Yeah, 3 secs. Ha, comedy. What about 5 secs? No, it's always 3. It's always 3 around here.
Exciting times ahead. Everyone hydrated?
Actually, to be fair, it'd be quite expensive. I may be a whore, but I'm not a cheap whore. Carly! No, Carly's just like, ah! Proactionary? Is that reactionary by any chance? Oh, Spot AFK? Bloody hell. Squeed, go. I assume Squeed is here. Go. We'll restart. Yeah, we will restart. Sorry, one sec. I was gonna type it restart while I was doing it.
Ready for battle.
No, I don't want to join your group. Let's see if Squeed is here. Squeed has joined the voice channel, so we're all good. And AFK. Wouldn't it? I saw you join the voice channel. Wouldn't it be funny if I don't pick Arrow and confuse Ralph? Shh, stop it, Tiefling. Honestly. You think it's so fucking funny. I think you're so funny. Okay, maybe we'll actually be able to get into the video game at some point. Everyone's a comedian. Oh man, I'm glad there's not a stage nearby because you guys would rock it. Comedy achieved. As pro-actionary, so I can join the Pug, I suppose. Are you gonna invite me to a group by any chance? What do you have a new account, reactionary? What happened? You gonna tell the class? Oh, you got pluggered, didn't you, Ollie? Yeah. My low rank ult. Oh, it's my seal clubbing ult, right? It's the one I used to murder children. Ooh, we're getting bullied. Dash out. Run away, and we are now feeding. So we have died extra slow, and we're feeding. Tired of going against players that know how to play the game? True. I'd rather... You know what I do when I want to go boxing? I just go to the local nursery, and I just go wild, honestly. That's what I do. It's so frustrating when they hit you back, isn't it? Glad you agree. Yeah, no worries. No worries, dude. Why is Bob standing there? Bob, are you okay? He is there. Oh, well, he does go down to that. I don't know what the supports on red team were doing, but they certainly weren't there. Oh, the grip. That's actually a really cool grip. Megamon just goes so deep with that axe and then gets pulled straight out. The great thing about this rework is it really makes you a good tank pocketer, but for very small periods of time. You now are essentially like... Ooh! Oh no, he was on the petal too! Flits the blue team. Gets 2. Oh, we do end up going down, but we get 2 with it. It's enough chaos made. Tech's 1 HP and antied. Goes down to Megamon. Megamon's already on 30% off. 35% ult. Just used it and already on 35%. Crazy. 50% ult charge already. Jesus. The only successful petal ult blocker so far. See, the thing that people aren't realizing is you need to have a dash in order to get far enough away to petal them. Because they need to be at the center of the petal, so you can't actually like get it far enough away from you so you're not on it unless you have a dash. I think people are getting caught out without a dash quite a lot of the time is what's happening. Bobby's just like gunning it in. No fear whatsoever, just face. The ball! Oh, good job, Cardi. It was a good attempt. Unfortunately, you didn't axe anyone, so you don't get points unless something cool actually happens, even if the idea was good. Entertainment value does not care for your failed attempts. Okay. Back to Cardi. So we're on the 10-mile walk to the temple. I think when the point flips, everyone should get a 50% speed boost for 10 seconds just to clear up all the fights, personally. When you cap a point on Flashpoint, everyone gets a speed boost. Sounds good to me. Oh, nice bit of pressure on to take on the backline there. But where are we going? Where are we going, Cardi? What's happening? Squeed and Ollie going down. Yeah, I think Tiefling does. Tiefling cancels it. Oh, just murdered. I love it when Lifeweavers go gun in. Tiefling dying with that infinite movement mercy. God, they're burning as well. What an idiot. Stupid mercy players. I love when I was arguing with Spilo about the we shouldn't hate on the community because that's actually a good thing for the video game. I had to couch the view in so many, like, we all hate the Mercy mains, right? However, can we all just agree that they're kind of okay, right? In terms of, like, the health of your video game. They're kind of, like, vital. Pull the blade! What are you saving it for? If he just pulled the blade on a tank there, he would have murdered them. Hating Mercy is his misogyny, then I'm a misogynist. Guilty as charged, officer. Yeah, if hating Mercy is misogyny, then misogyny's right. Am I right? Am I right, lads? Hey! Hating Widow makes me francophobic? What the hell is a francophobic? What are you on about? Oh, France. You're a snailophobe. Bloody French. Ah! If hating Widowmaker makes me Francophobic, then you know what? I was that a long time ago, and it doesn't change me in any way hating Widow. I'm alright, hey! Frogophobe. Yeah, Frogophobe is, they really got stalled out at this point. They just couldn't get anything rolling, could they? You'll back out, go get the health back. Oh no, pop the loo. Be right back.
Much better.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds. Flashpoint
Heroes never die.
We need to defend the objective. I'm with you.
Palace.
Healing pyro. Let me balance you out.
Unlocks in 10 seconds.
Thanks for the touch-up.
Oh. Well, that's off. I didn't realise. Yeah, it was muted. That's sad. I was talking that entire time about interesting things. Can't believe nobody said it earlier. It shows you how many people are actually paying attention. You're muted? I can see that I'm not now, Val. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see John Genji's reaction to the Genji Blade time reduction. Like, the default you'd think is that people are going to be disliking it just in general. But then again, maybe they like the faster charging speed. I don't know. It was confusing. It was confusing to me. They just get burnt down by the aura. The nanobot aura. God, that is such visual effects. Batman. So bad. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they think it's more engaging or less engaging to be getting it more often but be able to do less with it. Maybe they'll think it's bad just they can't get the 10 kills on Blade, but realistically, I think Blade gets most of its value in the first couple of seconds anyway, so...
Flashpoint ruins.
Go back to Cardi. Tig is just crazy, is what I was saying earlier. How he can just hold an angle on this Kiriko. The two-shot headshot is horrifying to go against. It's just so scary. And sure, like, you can't do very much support on this hero, right? The healing's not very strong. The Suzu only lasts for a second. But then again, like, man, the DPS capabilities, if you go for the two-shot, is so high. Like, I've kind of changed my mind, because I really didn't want the two-shot being available on this character. Uses Suzu. Junker Queen's like, this is my moment. Nope. Gonna die anyway. Go straight to high. I feel like this is kind of what Kiriko was made for, right? But Blizzard just kind of wanted Kiriko to be the everything hero. But being the everything hero was frustrating to everyone because the everything hero has no weaknesses. I think you should probably commit ult. I think you win it anyway, but I think you should probably commit ult. Yeah, when that Orisa ult went in, I definitely think you commit. Turns out we clean up, but still. Cardi playing Lifeweaver for the reward, but he's genuinely a bad pick here. Well, the thing is, you don't get any bonus points for playing Lifeweaver and it being boring that you're playing Lifeweaver, do you? So, yeah. Squeed says he's walking super slow. Oh yeah, you are. Fraser is now a tank. It's actually walking super slow. Yeah, no idea on that movement speed, boss. No idea. Beautiful stuff. Okay. No, it wasn't just you. It wasn't just you. Tracer was actually walking incredibly slowly. Nice. A nice kill to start. Oh, that axe. Axe into two. Just sitting behind the Orisa, who's probably Bob, who has no idea they're there. There you go. Swapping between heroes fixes it. Okay, I'll tell them to do that in future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I will swap John Genji back in because it's his first game. I don't like this Lifeweaver character. Fair. Honestly, it was probably a bad time for the Lifeweaver. You were doing really well on the middle point, though. The middle point's quite good for Lifeweaver. I play Lifeweaver for the reward, but I'd like to actively avoid having a Lifeweaver role. Grumpy, Escanor, Alshima, Spot, Prism, Reactionary. Madara, Quag, Genji, Uitoto, Cruz, Bob. Horse chase me down. Yeah, so the version of Orisa that we have has a burn aura around when he essentially builds heat and then dissipates the heat by reloading or by using Fortify. So the horse does tend to chase people down now. They also have a faster spin. The character just feels so janked, like in general, or? I think that might be a general Lifeweaver moment. Can I Malga Mirror Megamon? This is my last game. What a cursed sentence. Yeah, sure. Why not? Is Megamon in? Megamon's not currently in. So we're gonna have to sub somebody. Yeet's in, haven't sat out. Yeet is sitting out. Sat out once. Sorry, Uitoto. Love you, as always. But there was a specific request for a Malga mirror, so I suppose that's what we're doing. Orisa feels like a walking zone of death right now for any squishy, even more so than Hog with his hook. Yeah, it's interesting. I definitely think we haven't got the Orisa right. I don't know where to move next, to be honest, with the Orisa. It feels like the Fortify during the burn was a lot more obvious to the Orisa and kind of like chain stuff together, but the problem with Fortify stopping knockback and the rest of that is you can't really move people around. But the other thing is if you have a Lucio, then the Orisa's still in bad mode. There's nobody playing speed, so it's like, Alshima, Grumpy, Bob, Spot, Prism, Megamon, John Genji, Madara, Escanor, Quag, Reactionary, Cruz. Let's do that. I don't think a character who can speed and can't be moved at all should have a burst kill. That's what we tried to do. That was kind of like the intent from the start, to make it an AoE and not a single target. So we purposely removed quite a lot of the single target stuff. Guys, I read that and have forgotten what is said. What map was that? What map was it? Was it Rialto? I think it was Rialto. I did the thing where you just like you skim read and don't take it. Shut up, Bob. It was Realto. Skip? Realto is a good life weaver map, though. Have we already played Realto? I feel like we've already played Realto today. Yeah, we've already played Realto. Doing Realto. Yeah. No, you're right. Oh, just peeking into Busan. Red team, blue team, join your ass up. I'm not going to shuffle anymore. Thank you very much. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Red team, blue team, Grumpy and Escanor, you've been swapped back over. Join up to your respective teams, please, and we'll get going. I went 007 on ball. It was a short map. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Five in, one more person to blue team. I'm going to start now. We have the real game for Hope in lobby. Oh, I wish.
Ready for battle.
Come join our KK Pugs, right? You can join us for our FSJQS KKK reworks. Reworks. They're reworks in our Pugs, and we have a kiss score. Is Spot still out? Spot! Spot is not in blue team. Why do we always end up on Mauga? I think there's just a lot of people that like Mauga.
5, 4, 3.
Right, so you're in there. Spots seems to not be here. So Spot's going down there. We're gonna get the next person. Gaming for Hope. Go on in, Gaming for Hope. Who is Gaming for Hope? Who is this person? Who is this? Gaming for Hope is Gaming for Hope. Excellent. Yeah. The real Gaming for Hope. How'd they get here? Who are they? Who are they? Come on. Who are they? Tig? They're Tig. Okay. That'll do. Cool. I'll restart it. It'd be hilarious if they really were. They were like, yeah, they'll be like, hey, I saw the stream yesterday. I'm really happy that you backed up Spylo on talking to me. I'm here for your Pugs. And I'd be like, oh shit, how do I respond to this? Oh fuck. No thank you. Yeah, no thank you, the actual response. Yeah. I got kicked. Did you get kicked? What? Were you in? Swap. Sweet. Who's Gaming for Hope? Gaming for Hope is the lol cow of Overwatch right now. He's been the talk for a week.
Trying to help.
I spectate. I didn't touch any buttons.
Yeah.
He's been the lol cow. He wanted to go pro in Overwatch. I did a stream on him the other day. But he's like a plat player. He's terrible at the video game, and there's a lot of accusations to do with racism, to do with homophobia going around about him. So we looked at his reaction video to that, and Spylo put a post on Twitter basically saying don't call him super fat fuck because of his views. Just talk about his views, and the whole of Twitter blew up, and everyone's mad at Spylo now. So Spylo's in his first controversy. which I find absolutely hilarious in my mind. It's so funny that Spilo got a controversy before I did. I guess he's popular enough that people know him, so it really does help on the controversy train, but I was trying to farm controversies, to be honest. I'm not really scared of talking about anything. Obviously, I keep my support for the Intifada secret, but, you know, aside from that, I'm not too scared of talking about things. So I thought I'd get a controversy, but, yeah, maybe I'm not interesting enough to get a controversy. Who knows? But, yes, the whole of Reddit is very, very much mad at Spilo at the moment. I'm not supporting your coaching content anymore. All right. Ciao, Bella. Can't grind enough health through that. You got put in the Reaper Reinhardt Ash Wood Chipper. 38%. They seem to be doing quite well. You can just ban every controversy that starts growing in chat. Not if it's on Reddit. See, the trouble with Spilo is Spilo started posting to Twitter, which is just a complete mistake to begin with, right? Oh yeah, I did ban Sombra, that's true. Do you think that was a controversy? I think that was controversial. I don't think it was a controversy. Oh, the Discord just melting, Cruz. Man, you need some kind of purge for that. You're playing against Zen, you've got to be so careful. Anyone who still uses Twitter deserves to be harassed. Still, anyone who's ever used Twitter deserves to be harassed. I know you're going to say that you should have moved to Blue Sky, but however, do you know what? I think people on Blue Sky are also complete frothing degenerates, so, you know. I'm here for civilized political discourse. Yeah, alright. Okay, if you say so. Good luck with that. I haven't played Zen since the Pugs. Can you float while in trance with the Pug? Beautiful stuff. Red team struggling to start with. To be fair, I did shuffle in somebody that was really good into blue team. Balance.
Ready for battle.
Balanced. Oh shit! Don't! Don't! I blame Reactionary, to be honest. It's Reactionary's fault. How many times do you need to be told? I forget! It's like rewinding a replay. I coach for a living, and I forgot about it. Just over and over every single time we're doing it on stream, because I'm not thinking about it, because I'm thinking about other things. Yeah, thank you for complaining about balance. Yeah, really helpful, guys. Appreciate it. Why am I on this team? Oh wait, it was meant to be. No, wait, it was meant to be. Oh God, I'm bad at this. I was like, I'm gonna try and balance, but this isn't even a bad. This isn't even that bad. Oh, that needs to be. It's fine. It's fine. Why are you complaining? There you go. Right, that's balanced. Right, you happy? There you go.
Now traveling to the site. Ready for battle.
Oh, I forget how pretty this map is. Look at that. I love this kind of crap, right? Like simple lighting effects. Oh, it's so pretty. This map is just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What do you think? You have to defeat him on a hot, steamy, wet from the rain, close range, Samoan combat. That sounds gay. Does this count as another set out? No. Piss off, Tiefling. No. Doesn't count. At least a half set out. There's no such thing as a half set out. Unless a mod wants to make a channel for 3.5 set outs, or 2.5 set outs, and 1.5 set outs, and half a set out.
3, 2, 1.
There's been 4 matches shorter than that round. What, that match was that round was a stomp anyway. It's not like it was much of a round. Right, Madara versus Prism. John Genji's on on Junkrat. Honestly, I don't know what I expected. A Genji player doesn't want to play Genji, immediately goes Junkrat. Yeah, it checks out. Such a great poking position. If you can just hold this. This is fucking Junkrat, man. Is it me, or is Junkrat like more oppressive than he used to be, right? Does anyone think Junkrat just got worse over time as Blizzard keeps moving his projectile speed up and making like, I don't know, I feel like his conk shot combos didn't feel as bad before, right? And now he just, I think Junkrat does nothing and then just glides in from Narnia and instantly blows you up. I don't know if that's just me. Can we move Junk Mine 2-tap? Well, if I get to reduce his projectile speed, yeah. Junk's one of those characters that nobody knows what to do with because he's just such a spam character. No, don't get tied out to do that. No. Oh, because if anyone new joins this server, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" Oh, crash protection! Oh, red team were clowning on blue team too much, so the server decided to slow it down for a slow motion cinematic experience. Spam character who can also kill you with mines if you get close. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Junkrat is what he is. Before, he was a very close range character that could spam but really suffered in mid-range. And now he's like okay-ish at mid-range still because he can just conk you up to a really predictable angle. Oh, what a life grip, man. Madara fully saving Escanor. So what I'm waiting for is people to realize that you can life grip up here, put a petal on here, and then a petal up to here, and then just be sitting up here in a really annoying place for the enemy team. Oh, this is a good angle. I like this. This is nice. Yeah, yeah. This is good. I like this. I want to see some hit scanning cool places, right? We got Alshima there. Can Alshima be pulled up somewhere cool? If not remove the mine 2-tap, can we reduce the knockback? Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. I think the knockback on mine being set to an angle is really annoying, actually, honestly. Didact says no. I'm gonna say that's probably a not feasible no rather than a no for the idea. We will not change the funny bomb. Oh, it's a no for the idea. We will not change the funny bomb again. I think the conk always being so easily predictable is just annoying, but then again, I don't really have a problem with annoying things being in the game. Is there any reason why the game crashes when you swap a team, or is it just Workshop being unstable? Doesn't get played already? Yeah, that's true. I remember when somebody asked me for Tire to have more health, and I was like, well, if it has more health, it can't go as fast. And they were like, well, now I don't want it. And I was like, okay, so you just wanted a buff to your character. Ranged uppercut? Yeah, it's ranged uppercut, isn't it? Fuck off, Tracer. Oh, just getting burned down by Gaming for Hope. The official Gaming for Hope channel right here. What if you gave him a nitro button on Tire? Still be just as annoying. I don't really want to like overcomplicate the kit with more buttons. I think a set speed is fine. And I think the speed that it's at is already fine. I think it's pretty fast already. Honestly, they keep speeding it up over and over. I feel like it was okay at the previous one where it was a bit more tanky and went slower, so that lower rank players could hit it.
Common purpose.
I aim to devastate.
Focus on that.
Balance? What do you mean balance? I buffed their team, didn't I?
This should be fun.
Did I nerf their team? Maybe I nerfed their team. Crash the server again? Why not? So I forgot the sarcasm indicator because that's what they did with the shitty perk. Oh, yeah, yeah. So the thing is, I've interacted so little with the perks for quite a few heroes because I only play a couple. That honestly, I just forget them. Needless to say, I've done no Junkrat coaching since the changes, so I don't have to remember the perks. You know, vibe coding? I'm kind of a vibe coach at this point. The actual facts don't matter. What matters is the principles, and I just teach people the principles and to follow them properly. And that's pretty much all my coaching. I feel like everyone that becomes a coach starts with, oh, I need to like get a list of things that are cool about every single hero that I can teach people. Then as they adapt, they're like, well, there's just some fundamental things for every single hero. And they get to my point, and they're just like, yeah, I mean, all heroes are pretty much the same. You just do the like 2 or 3 things properly and you're fine. It's all about rats. Range, angle, timing. Grumpy! They die for it. They don't even die for it. They actually move him off and get out. That's hilarious. Oh, Grumpy's being gatted down. That's unfair. Oh, they do go down to pro-actionary. What is pro-actionary? I think it's because they're professional. Can I get some healing, please? Where's my healing? Madara, Grumpy. Okay, they're to be fair, they're playing the 2 least efficient characters at healing them up there, but still, Reactionary should have got some healing there, right? He's literally standing still, waiting for the healing. He's AFK, waiting. Oh, nice grip. Pulling him out of the cage. Support's too busy trying to farm clips. Yeah, well, that's Grumpy all over, isn't it? Interesting to see Madara on Iliari. Yeah, that one's broken. Gotta get a new one. The moment you see it move a little and it stops, you know it's broke. What a weird play, John Genji. I feel like Petal should just break if it isn't able to go up. Yeah, there's some situations where it goes up a little bit though, so I feel like it should refund the cooldown if it goes up a little bit, like less than a meter, and then stops there, right? It should break and refund the cooldown. I meant to ice block Mr. Rao. He's listening. Hey, how you doing? Ah, treat. Okay, well this might be unbalanced. Not that I don't think blue team can do anything. I see Madara like just go back to try and sweat out at the end. Not gonna be enough. Man, Reactionary is good. Yeah, there's quite a few good players on the team. It wasn't completely solved. Yeah, I apologize to all the people that had to sit through that game with the difference there. Talents. Don't make me swap player. Don't make me crash the server. I will crash this server with no survivors. Just watch me. Spot, if you're here, you're going to have to speak up because I will be assuming that you're not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be the second to last game. Anyone that's out for this game will be in the last game. because a couple of my friends want to play Helldivers later, and I like, you know what, I played it one. I feel like, so I played it a day of Helldivers, right? It's fine, right? Like, it's a fine game, but I can see it getting old quite quickly, right? Is that the same for everyone else, that it kind of just like got old quite quickly? Because it's got a good gameplay loop, but then again, I'm like, is this going to stick around, or is this going to be bad in a little bit? Second to last game. Overhyped, it's a PvE grind. Yeah, it feels very grindy, which is fine. Like, the fact that you can press the Alt key and just dive on your belly is pretty much half the fun in the game. But yeah, it's pretty good. Go prep for D&D. Okay, cool. Don't let any tieflings into your campaign. They're all frothing degenerates. I think Madara's a cooler life weaver than me. Madara is obviously winning right now because Madara actually has cool use of life weaver. It's not that hard. But by the way, like, it's really not that hard to steal this off Madara. All you have to do is pull somebody into a cool position and then use their ult. Why don't you combine with a Widowmaker so the Widowmaker gets pulled onto your petal? That sounds fun. Come on, guys. Somebody give me some fun. Game for Hope, Freaky Bob, Quag, Tiefling, Cardi, Mega, Squeed, Alshima, Reactionate, Uitota, Otley, Rodent. Malga Stomp should not be on 7 seconds. I haven't looked at the balance for Malga at the moment. It's like a less interesting Deep Rock Galactic, but with the mechanics. Yeah, I want to play Deep Rock. I haven't played Deep Rock Galactic. The player's activity directly affects the in-game story. Yeah. I think Helldivers gets the vibe right, in my opinion. Yeah, I really want to play Deep Rock. My friends weren't that interested for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they weren't that interested. Oasis. A good, strong map, Oasis, don't you think? See you, Crease. Oh, hey, Flute. How you doing? God, you came in late. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to sub somebody to Flute because they've decided to grace us with their beautiful presence. This is the second to last game. Welcome. Who's being killed? Who is in the least? Madara. Madara's been killed. Megamon, you can sub me out? Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it, mate. I sound like Spylo when I call people mate, don't I? Why is Spylo so addicted to the word mate? Flute, Cardi, Uitota. Yeah, that'll still be fine. Okay, red team, blue team, join your ass up. If I do, I won't be able to afford playing the video game. No, just quit work. It's fine. What are you on about? Just quit work so you can play the video game and then starve and have no electricity so you can't play. It's fine. What are you on about? It's fine. First 2 games were a disaster due to controls. Third, I did better. Yeah. I think you did a lot better on the third. Yet to see how, Oh, Cardi just nicks the Life Weaver immediately. Yet to see if anyone can best Madara, though. Get sponsored in Realth Pugs. Quit your job and go pro. Yeah, quit your job, go pro, post about the KKK. Easy. That's my way of going about competitive gaming. Make a team with G4H. Yeah, to be fair, G4H does say he wants other people to join him in his path to pro. He wants to make a team of like-minded people. So, do you have a hood? Is I guess my question. What's this week's hero? We're on Life Weaver. We're on Life Weaver this week. It's been coming. We needed to do a Life Weaver week. Ollie and Game for Hope have not locked. It's getting a little bit nervous now. Ollie is the only one not locked. Ollie, are you here? So I'm gonna get another 5 seconds. Ollie has locked. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. Hello, Cardi. Pulls the Ash over to them. Yeah, I feel like people really haven't been using the pocketing power of this character. Like, the amount you can do with just the petal grip and the heals is insane. Just absolutely insane. You're basically completely unmovable for an angle with somebody else on your angle. I haven't seen the 2-man hit squad very often. Oh! Uidota is AFK on the petal. No! Get back here! What are you doing? Ah! It's murdered. A little bit too aggressive. No dash out of the range. Ollie getting burned down quite fast, but they're able to come back. It's really about just contesting this now. They got 5 people, so they can keep doing stuff, but they're low on resources. They kind of need to chill out, in my opinion. Being down 1 support is... Oh, God, they do actually get Reactionary and Quag. Bob goes down in a trade for it, though. Bob... Well, the other Bob goes in. Close the point. Looks like they're going to be able to cap out. Blue team's going to back off a little bit. Cardi goes down. Let's go to Tiefling's POV. Tiefling gats somebody. God, Mercy feels so much better in these bugs. Yes, this movement is completely and utterly broken, OP. Ah, the burn. Run, jump, run, go. The old plan failed. Report my RAM. What is this skin meant to be, by the way? Is this like a Diablo-esque one? I feel like Blizzard kind of lost the plot recently with skins, honestly. It looks like bloody Hela. Evil Empress? I bet they've lost the plot. I mean, you can always say, like, oh, fucking my immersion is such a weird thing to complain about. But at a certain point, it is a little bit, right? They are very generous and very forgiving with their silhouettes, though. The silhouettes are so good on almost all the heroes that really there's no problem. Ah, leave me alone. Nice. Oh, Alshima goes down. Beautiful stuff. This skin makes it feel like you're actually doing damage with Ashe. When I shoot people on Ashe, it feels like I'm doing nothing. One Punch Doom versus M. Bison Sigma. The Fortnite effect, yeah. It does really feel like you're playing Fortnite sometimes on Overwatch, I've got to say. The whole, like, I don't know. The theme skins are really annoying to me. It's like that Brig one with the skirt. I'm like, what are you doing, guys? Like, we're better than this, aren't we? Like, weren't we better than this? Like, do we need that? We were the height of the industry, and now we're making basically mobile game slop for our skins for no reason.
Ready for battle.
God, this map's so pretty. I've not seen One Punch Man Doomfist at all recently. Yeah, neither me, honestly. Neither me. Maybe the people that play the 6v6 mode aren't into the new skins. It was an interesting one. Hearing, who was it that I watched a video of talking about how the skins and the mobile game type slop was overtaking the video game and how people were complaining about that. And I was like, I've never really heard people complaining about it. But now I'm like, I'm thinking and I'm like, maybe it is bad, right? Like maybe I just wasn't... I've never heard anyone complaining, but it's not like he's wrong. Oh, nice chase on Rodent. Half health healing field is pretty hard to fight through though. Oh, Flute just killing two. Flute on the support Sombra, just absolutely murdering the enemy. Oh god, that was not a good time to start watching him. Anyway, he gets 2 kills. He gets 3 kills. He jumps off the fucking map. Ah! Carly takes the off angle. Pulls the ram in. Ah, yes, just kills 2. They didn't expect it. That was actually quite a good use of the pull. It wasn't even an ult, and they somehow still managed to be interesting. Thought I was dropping on the mini. Yeah, I know. I know. It turns out that weren't the case, were it? Oh, red team actually manages to cap. I guess Bob got off the point for like quarter of a second. Crouching on the petal. Not gonna do anything. It takes all of my focus not to automatically counter slam when a ball slams me when I'm playing ball. Like, I always just like really want to counter slam immediately. God, that team is terrifying. The hack on the big health pack is really bad for Ollie. Such a disadvantage, especially when they're playing against a ball. The shields do help a little bit. I feel like they need to go on the Zen, but it's a struggle trying to get there. Oh, reactionary jump blows up to the mines from Tota. Slam onto Rodent. It's so low. Yes! They get finished off by a bolt. What are we doing? What are we doing, Cardi? No, they saw us. No. The correct use of the life revolve. Worth. So worth. Oh shit, I screwed up. Put a tree down. Yay. I also love how Rodent just kind of like walked away. They were like, alright, you doing that then, are you? I guess I'll leave. Yeet, why look there? Why? You made Sam fat ass. I still have yet to see people use this healing mode properly. I tell people exactly how to use it, exactly how it's best used, and people just completely ignore me. Nice kill. That was your ram, not an enemy. You shooting? I don't know what happened in their head. EMP does not hit the ball somehow. They get that hack on them eventually. It's a hard one though. 94%. Quag struggling to stay alive against the Sombra, but they got shields. Do get burst down. Like Keaton can contest it for a little bit, but we're 99. Like, what are we really gaining by the contest? Unless we want to win right here. Do we want to win right here? Big jump onto Tota. Red team actually win it with that contest? Jesus. I'm at work right now, so I've not got the drives. Ratcliffe, do not worry at all. They are ugly as sin. Look at them. They are so ugly. You can barely even read some of these names, especially like the level 1 one where it's there's no out. You see the outline on the names? That's not in that's in this. It's not in the normal lobbies, so you can't actually see properly. What do you mean by the healing on life mover? Oh, the best way to use it is to literally just do a full charge left click and then do a couple of little hits onto the DPS on your team. Instead of just like full healing and then being like, oh, I'm full DPS, full heal. Do a big burst of heal, one big charge, heal, 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 and then go back to DPS. spread out at 10 HPS. It's really strong. New bug. I'm slow on Genji. Sorry, you got to swap on and off apparently for the slow. See you later, and Realth loves the French. Ratcliffe, go do some fucking work, okay? You've been doing nothing all day. Go do some work. Lazy. That's how I play Life Weaver normally. Yeah, but we made it actually good by giving it a 10 HPS that lasted 4 seconds. Oh, it's so hard to play Zen without some sort of like real good peel. Zen Sombra is fine, but you got to be peeling properly. You got to be putting that healing on the Zen. Stable backlines are so hard to find in this dive meta.
Let's make a scene.
Life from life.
That was a nice pull there. They even get the pull refunded. Oh! That was a nice interaction. Jesus Christ, that was really good from there. Cardi's in the running, right? Does anyone else think Cardi's in the running? I don't know. Like, there's been some really like smooth plays. Madara has obviously been incredibly consistent on the hero. Maybe Madara gets a little bit less points because he spent so long on the hero, and yet I still don't see him using the pulls in quite as interesting way as he could. Put the tree in there. He just pulls him out. No, Gaming for Hope. No, come back, Gaming for Hope. Yeah, good luck, Winston. Good luck getting out there. You ain't getting out. Flute wall hacking, GG. Fair. Probably do. Oh, oh, we won the fight. Should have just jumped into the traffic. Just had your luck over there instead of trying to fight the Winston way he was. Force him to come to you. Just go over here and petal yourself up here. And then make the Winston jump onto you and then cancel the petal when the Winston jumps. That would have been a rework master level play. That would. An interesting pull. I'm not gonna call it a good pull. Oh, just eats through that health bar. Everyone's scared of small heals. I don't know why everyone's scared of them. One little petal, one little healing blossom can be enough to save somebody. You've got to filter them out. Filter them out to the masses. Blue team on 80%. Mine's in the middle. Is Red team actually going to be able to contest this? Rodent goes down. Squeak goes down as well. Is this all she wrote? Reactionaries are going extra super speedy on Zen. Gets Cardi, actually. Man, that's actually a lot more value than I thought Reactionary was going to be able to get the hit. It is all to play for. Let's go for Quag for the ending fight, I guess. Oh, she gets burned down so fast. Bob half health, jumping in, pushing back the Kiri. Not be able to kill them, though. Red team look like they're not be able to get anything out of this. And we are going to the last map of the day. Team 1 wins. Beautiful stuff. Fucking ping merchants. Ping merchants? Wait, oh, wait, we're on... We're in Americas? Flute joins and we go to Americas. Somehow. The pulls into backline. Yeah, Cardi's actually been doing really, really well. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. You didn't hear the news? What, you're now in America? Yeah, now America. Yeah. You know what? We now deport people? Do you have any oil? Guys, hey guys, you got any oil? Okay. I'm going to go right team. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll be checking who is aimbot. Why do I have all these ridiculously high amount of alt accounts? They have been playing the video game. Aimbot's my friend? Okay, no problem. Aimbot's not an alt, cool. Let me just check if anyone's been sat out a ridiculous amount of time. The ball players are a week away from finishing nuclear weapons. They're building them on the moon. Kill them all. Kill them all. That's what I say. Right. I think this is going to be the last match. Well, this is going to be the last match. I think this is what I'm going to go with. Any complaints? Tiefling, do you want to say something about how long it's going to be to your birthday? Squeed Alshima, are you all unhappy? Does anyone want to sit out the last match so somebody else can go in? I guess that's the other question. Spot, are you still not here? Why are there sat out ones in when there should be sat out twices? That is true. Tig probably should be out. But Tig swapped account. I can't remember what account Tig's on. That's the reason why. Tig's gaming for hope, right? Yeet was late, so I do a bit of leeway for those that are late to get them a couple more games. Sit me out, please. You sure? Thank you very much, Val. Very much appreciated. Who's going in for Val? Oh, Reactioner gets it. Thank you, Val. Appreciate it. 12 hours? I need food? What are you... I'm hungry? I'm working from 8 and not it's 8? What? I can sit out? What part of me sitting? I didn't get it at all. What do you mean, like, what part of it? I didn't get any of it. GG, homophobic streamer? Man, you should see my Patreon. Alshima? Love you, Flute. And I am going to, Tig, I am going to sub you as well, sadly, because you played both the games today, and you're in the sat once. But thank you for being here. Tiefling just can't catch a break, man. Tiefling losing all 3 roles. Excellent job. Does anyone want to sit out for Tiefling? I guess I'll throw that out there. I'll start scrambling the teams. Let's do a map pick while we're away. If anyone wants to sit out for Tiefling, you're more than welcome to. Hashtag hate month. Yes, yes. Do you support Pride Month, Tiefling? Oh, and we get Blizzard World as well, the best map in the game. Isn't that the one that Tiefling likes? I'm literally the only one that adds for Blizzard World. Yeah, I know. Oh. Soju, I don't know who you are, and I'm afraid you are too late. I've already picked the last teams. This is going to be the last match. My apologies. Unless somebody wants to sit out for them. But you are about 2 minutes too late to be able to get into the game. Here's the kitten of Discord. They have the kitten of Discord. They could be anything. Yeah, it is a degenerate role. That's true. I can't believe that that Blizzard put that into the game. It is so degenerate. Squeed, Reactionary, Bob, Utota, Genji Madara, Alshima, Ollie, Cardi, Mega, Aimbot, Rodent. Okay, I feel like we go with this. Any complaints? Soju is high plat, low diamond. I won't be able to get them into the game unless somebody wants to set out for them. This is the last one. I've already scrambled teams, so I've got complaints. Your plaints have been discarded in the bin. They will have to come Wednesday, I'm afraid. I'll sit out. Reactionary, you're always bloody sitting out for other people. I'm fine with it. You don't sound fine with it. You sound like you're not fine with it. However, you would do it because you're a nice person. You shouldn't have to sit out because you're a nice person. I like being a nice guy. Does it give you warm fuzzies inside? Paid money and ignored? Who paid me money? Nobody's paid me money. What are you on about? I did when? You say ignored. I don't have a single notification for any money. It's gonna be like 3 weeks ago. It's a resub, so no alert. I want a map pick. Do you know what? I'll do this and I'll do this and then I'll queue you up for Volskaya after it, okay? So you get one extra map. But I won't be here. Is that okay? Cardi and Bob together. Cardi and Tota probably about the same, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Son of a gun. Yeah, my apologies, Soju. You'll have to come back Wednesday or Sunday. Wednesday or Sunday. These are the 2 days we do. And I am red team, blue team. Join up. Let's go. Is the answer, right? Let's go. Okay, so this is the last round with the Life Weaver. I want to see some interesting grips. If I don't see some interesting grips, Cardi is very much competing. Cardi's locked it. If Cardi can get something interesting here, they're going to be going. If not, Madara's going to be taking it, because Madara has been consistently playing the character for a very long period of time. They're very good on the character. Honestly, it's all to fight for, because I'm easily swayed by funny, flashy lights. Like a fly in a blizzard with a light on, right? I'm easily swayed. So anyone can take it realistically. Uitota's welcome to have a go. Madara's getting it by default if nobody does anything interesting. You've got to wow me. Who's the best Weaver you've seen? Yeah, it is obviously Madara the best Weaver I've seen. Even Madara doesn't use the left click properly. The like waving it out to the people to make sure the 10 HPS goes around everyone. But yeah. Doing cool Life Weaver plays need a team? Nah, I don't think it needs a team. It just needs you to be very aggressive with positioning. Admittedly, playing against Dive is harder to do cool plays on. What's happening? Whee! Pops in the back line. No! 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 We accidentally fed instead of doing interesting things. Shit! Well, at least they're trying. See, this is why Cardi got the this is why Cardi got the hazard one, because they were the one doing the most interesting stuff. I used the left click a lot, but it was way more passive. Yeah, you shouldn't be charging the after you do the first big one, unless you're healing like something big and you need that extra health, you should kind of be filtering it out. 300 milliseconds is rough. Yeah, it is rough. I get you. This is what you get for not living in the beautiful European area with our wonderful Frankfurt servers. Is it Frankfurt for Overwatch? I think it's Frankfurt, isn't it?
the firelight.
So just looking at friends organising, playing Helldivers. I'm kind of glad I got in after the hype on that game. Because it's one of those where I think I would have seen all the flaws and been like, God, people are so annoying talking about it all the time. If I actually knew about it. It does seem very grind. Ah, the tree! The tree just blocks them off. Yeah, screw you, Orisa. You can't do shit.
Find cover.
Pedal it, pedal it. You could easily pedal yourself off the ground. They use tree instead of pedal. That is a good tree location, though. I think it does hit the low ground there. I think he was trying to tree him in. Yeah, he was definitely trying to tree the Eraser in instead of out. Bad tree didn't trap him. Does that count as minus points? What do you think? Oh! Here we go. I love it when people do this. Yeah, that service is very janky for Lifeweaver. I see somebody in the skybox on a petal. I think I'm gonna spectate you. That's what I think. Okay, Tota goes up. I think I'm second place so far because of my good petal ult blocks. Yeah, the ult blocks have been good. People really do need to I don't know, I just want to see some good use of this amazing amount of mobility to do something aggressive, right? That's what I'm looking for. If you stand at the back of the map like this, right, you ain't getting shit. You look at you, boring bastard. Look at you. Look at you standing on the cut. What are you doing? Go high. There you go. Up here. And now another petal. Look, he's back on the low ground. Oh, Tota's not getting it. I can tell you that much. May as well give Lifeweaver to somebody else that has a chance. After that grip on Li Jiang. And now this? Nah, you ain't getting it. Utota comes dead last. Whatever the contest is, they've failed it. Right, capped out though. Aggro Lifeweaver needs a specific enemy team. I say the enemy team is the Aggro Lifeweaver specific team though, right? This mode looks fun. 200 HP and the reworks. Like, this is by far the version of Overwatch I enjoy the most. I'm not even kidding. It's not just because I made it, right? It's not just because I have so much investment in it. It's because I genuinely think this is incredibly engaging and fun and aggressive and like I love it so much. I love playing this so much. If you verse Spot on Tracer's cast, it's gonna be hard. Yeah. Spot is crazy. Spot is terrifying if you're on a low health hero or you're trying to flank, something like that. Oh, nice grip. Nice grip, should have been higher. Hi, Spot. Oh, was that an aggressive grip? That was an aggressive grip from Cardi. Trying to do some interesting things, but however they managed to do was pull a Malga that was charging anyway. Let's go over to Cardi's POV. They got no petals! They got no petals! Cardi uses all their petals and can't save themselves for a grab. It's like the two enemies that Lifeweaver's good at. Zarya and Orisa, right? Just because they can deny grab and deny the ults from Orisa. They don't even contest, man. They don't even contest. They've got a fine team. They got Ollie, Mega, Utota, Aimbot. Like, they've got a good team. Yeah, to be fair, only you have petal ults. Successfully, right? Cardi called out pull with reactionary and he didn't cage. Maybe reactionary just turboing, torpedoing his chances on purpose. Maybe reactionary doesn't want Cardi to win. He said okay. I peddled the Diva Bomb. Yeah, I saw the Diva Bomb.
Self-propagating biomass. A deadly weapon in the wrong hands.
He wanted to be more pro-actionary.
I won't
Excellent.
sell my BioLite to anyone.
We never planned for our creations to escape our control.
That's a terrible name. I assume that's you, Spot. That is a terrible name. How do you pronounce that, out of curiosity? Exesco? Hello, Exesco.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, the X is small. A Hesco. A Hesco? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what an A and an E together sounds like, honestly. I have no idea how it's pronounced. Yeah, it's just an account I bought off eBay. Excellent. Ah, the Tracer behind. It's very scary playing against Tracer. Does the I don't think it does, but does the life rebate healing stack, the residual healing? I feel like with 10 HPS it might be nice for it to stack. Obviously with higher HPS it definitely doesn't need to. This is the last match, Spot. You literally left after like the first or the second and came back after the last had already been arranged. You have the worst timing. Hey, let's go. Hey, Sojo. Nice. So if anyone that's wondering, this heal heals for the amount on the screen, but it also heals for 10 HPS for 4 seconds. Yes, this is the last match, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry, you joined a bit late. I assume that you are